Okay, so I've spoken about Lustful Jinn and I've kept it very, very short and not going into too much detail because, like I said, they are very disturbing stories. They are real and they do exist. Every single case is different from another case, and everyone that is dealing with a Lustful Jinn, there's certain advice that you would give them. You don't give them all the same advice. The same advice you would give is come close to Allah Azza wa Jal, repent to Allah, constantly repent to Allah, be nice to your spouse, be nice to your children, don't get angry, all the things that generally a Muslim needs to practice anyway. But every single different individual needs specific advice for their particular problem. That's why I wouldn't be able to cover every single aspect and to relate to everyone's issue. So, make a lot of dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'd rather not disclose too much because, like I said, it is quite disturbing. So please, just take this advice. Whatever is good from it, take it, and whatever is no good, just reject it. Let's go to another subject now. A brother asked me, in a situation where the whole family is affected by sihr. These answers, the way I'm answering them, is just through experience, and everyone may have a different opinion. So if you are a raqi, or if you are somebody who is seeking ruqya from someone and you're basically being seen by somebody, so if the whole family is affected by sihr, how would I deal with this? Me personally, I would look at every single individual separately and try to diagnose them separately. That's how I would do it. And then look at them as a whole family and then treat them accordingly. And if there is evidence that the whole family is being affected by sihr, then they are. If there's no evidence, then I will be open-minded to it. But I would not instigate that. I will not bring it up. I would let them bring it up, i.e. the issue of sihr. I will not suggest it. I will not even talk about it. If I'm struggling to come to a conclusion, I'll ask, is anyone else affected by in the family? Then obviously there will be other symptoms, there are other signs, but we will deal with that as they come up. But I would not suggest things from just out the blue. It's not appropriate. Okay, so does it help if the family is affected by, for instance, sihr, the whole family, is to go to the source? That's basically what's being brought up. Go to the source, go into the source, like the mother and so on. So if the mother is affected by sihr, all the children are affected by sihr. This is possible. Like I said, I will have an open mind, but I will not make things complicated for the family by saying, I need to do ruqya to your mother for your sihr to be broken. I would not do that. I would not make things complicated. I would just deal with the matter at hand. And sihr only works by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to remember that sihr does not have an effect only by the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as mentioned in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 102. So if the raqi is making it difficult, and brother, if you are raqi, or sister, if you are raqi, don't make it difficult for the person that you do ruqya to, saying, oh, I need to do ruqya to the original source, and that is your mother, and so on. That's just making it complicated for them and putting them in a state of despair, especially if you can't get a hold of their mother and things like that. Just do ruqya to the person who's afflicted, and Allah Azza wa Jal is capable of destroying the sihr on the mother and the person who's afflicted in front of you, i.e. the son or the daughter. And you can do, make dua for the person who's afflicted, and Allah Azza wa Jal answer the dua. Dahrul ghayb, that you're doing dua behind the person's back, and an angel will make dua for you, and the angel will say Ameen when you're making dua for the person who is not present. So inshallah, it does not matter if the sihr is done on the whole family. It doesn't matter if it's old generation sihr, like people mention, make it sound really scary. It's ancestral sihr and all this stuff. Ignore all of this stuff. The more somebody tries to scare you, don't listen to them.